Hey everybody, what is going on? Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am going to be talking about Japan in 5 minutes. So, I was supposed to be doing these videos every day for 5 days straight, but some family things came up and I had to focus on family matters. So, hopefully, I can start this up again. So, today's question is very simple. How is life in Japan going today? And it's a simple question, but today in the news and this week in the news uh, that you guys see out there is different from what I see here in Japan. Um, from my perspective, Japan is becoming more of a hostile environment for many Americans living in Japan. But at the same time, as many Americans are coming to Japan to visit. So there's a double edged sword in this topic conversation. So I just want to point out that there are quite a few misconceptions about living in Japan, working in Japan, traveling to Japan. There are different aspects, especially if how old you are and how uh, well aware you are of certain systems and policies in place, especially policies at work. If you are subjected to harassment in the workplace, verbal abuse, or overpowering administrators. We have to deal with this as foreign nationals living in Japan on a daily basis. Some of our employers literally should not be middle management and actually should probably resign. But because of how management structure here in many universities and many companies, management will have to do only but protect other members of management because of what they know about those in management. I, for one, would like to bring up the point of the car dealerships here in Japan and how management was able to use all the influence that they have, the soft power, if you would, to manipulate the licensing and certification groups. As you guys read in the United States and on the news, these companies, these dealerships, big names like Toyota, they have for years opened the door for the public to risk life using defective vehicles, but no one's going to jail and no one's being fired. Unless you're Japanese, you don't get fired, especially when you're that high up. You don't get fired. But when you're a small guy like me and you're a foreigner, you get abused often by your employers. Boy, I got a couple stories I want to share with you, but first I'm going to give the guy the opportunity to reflect on their decisions. And going back to how things are in Japan right now, and I said they're not so good, and they're not. You recently just had this year the president of the United States coming out and saying, "Hey, we got problems in Japan, xenophobia, and Asian nations have it." Just recently, some of my Japanese friends are recognizing that they are racist. Some people still don't see that they're racist, and they see that you're racist for being racist. As a white man, I know I'm racist. I recognize that. As an American, I know I'm racist. And sometimes not race is just about, color of skin, but it's also about attitude. So I was told I'm racist. I was born racist. I accept that fact. Do you? Can you say admit you're a racist, right? A bigot maybe, prejudice maybe. But you won't say you're racist, especially on camera. All right? You won't tell people you're racist. I'm racist. I will answer that in more detail later. But for right now, just let you know, I am racist. I have a Japanese wife. I have two beautiful biracial children. I have friends that have many different nationalities, backgrounds, economic and political. But I'm still a racist person. Now, what does that mean for how Japan is going to go? How the news in Japan about the car dealerships and leadership? We don't know. But Sakaya, sorry, Suzuki, Sukiya, sorry, my mouth's dry. These companies are a big problem for leadership, and we're not able to challenge that leadership today. What do you think we should do about failed leadership? Should we keep them in charge? If someone in leadership is abusing their position, do you speak out? I speak out. That's my 5 minutes, everybody. I hope you guys speak out. And please comment if you can. All right. See you later. Bye. And end.